1.
Arrest.
Arrest.
According to the news report, dozens of mobs were arrested for taking part in the violent protest. Arrest.
Arrest. 3 suspects were under arrest in connection with the bombing attack. Two.
Criminal.
Criminal.
The young man with a criminal record has difficulty getting a job because people worry whether he would go astray again. Criminal.
Criminal. Under the new law, habitual criminals will serve a minimum sentence of 5 years.
Crime.
Crime.
The gangster was arrested for the crime of kidnapping the wealthy jewelry dealer.
Three.
Jail.
Jail.
Sarah was released from jail for good behavior after serving half of a 3-year sentence. Jail.
Jail. The man was jailed for 3 years for uploading a video that insulted the king. Four.
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Staying up late to finish the report last night, I overslept this morning and was totally exhausted. Exhaust.
Exhaust. Bill's physical fitness is so poor that even going upstairs could exhaust him. Five.
Suspicion.
Suspicion.
Ever since Deborah was caught cheating on an exam, her classmates have regarded her with suspicion.
Mr. Bowen had a suspicion that his son's death had been an intentional plot rather than an accident.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
I'm highly suspicious of Kevin's motive for telling the truth after years of silence.
Six.
Inquire.
Inquire.
Please feel free to call and inquire about the new products and services our company offers. Inquiry.
Inquiry. Not knowing where the VIP lounges were located in the shopping mall, the customer made an inquiry about this at the service counter. Seven.
Submit.
Submit.
6 countries have submitted applications to host the upcoming Olympic Games, but only one of them would be chosen.
Eight.
Glance.
Glance.
Could you glance over my essay and see if there are any grave mistakes?
Susan glanced up to see who had come in, and then she looked back and continued her work.
Glance.
Glance.
Emma and Richard exchanged glances and burst into laughter because they both had chocolate on their faces.
Nine.
Convict.
Convict.
It was reported that the two escaped convicts were found by the police in a nearby factory. Convict.
Convict. There was no evidence to convict the man of setting fire to the building. Ten.
Depart.
Depart.
The flight to Helsinki will depart New York at 11:40 a.m. tomorrow. Departure.
Departure. The departure of the train will be postponed due to an engine problem. (11)
Hostile.
Hostile.
The residents were fiercely hostile to the idea of having a casino built in their town. They thought that it would create social problems.
(12)
Arouse.
Arouse.
The news that milk powder could cause sudden death of newborn babies aroused panic among parents.
(13)
Arrival.
Arrival.
Hundreds of fans are gathering at the hotel lobby to welcome the famous band's arrival.
(14)
Shiver.
Shiver.
The little girl shivered with fear when she saw a huge dog barking at her.
(15)
Stamp.
Stamp.
As I strolled along the riverbank, I accidentally stamped on some of the flowers.
(16)
Palace.
Palace.
On the hill stands a castle. It's the palace where the king and the queen live.
(17)
Identity.
Identity.
To protect your identity, don't give your real name, birth date, address, and phone number to strangers online.
(18)
Precious.
Precious.
The ring with many precious stones costs more than a car.
(19)
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
It's common courtesy to say sorry when you step on another person's foot.
(20)
Temporary.
Temporary.
The bruise on your knee was temporary and would disappear in a week as long as you apply hot packs daily.
(21)
Disturb.
Disturb.
The local residents are disturbed by the increasing environmental pollution.
Sorry to disturb you at work, but I have something important to tell you. The general manager wants to meet with you now.
Disturbance.
Disturbance.
The continuous whispers and loud boos from the audience were a serious disturbance to the performers on stage.
(22)
Pop.
Pop.
Amy's eyes nearly popped out when she received a giant teddy bear for her birthday.
At the party, everyone shouted and cheered when wine corks popped. 23.
Stun.
Stun.
The pianist stunned the audience with his excellent performance.
24.
Mercy.
Mercy.
The prisoner went down on his knees in front of the king and begged for mercy.
25.
Belongings.
Belongings.
When you get off the train, please make sure that you take all of your personal belongings with you.
26.
Evil.
Evil.
The movie features Robert Downey Jr. as a hero who fights against the forces of evil. 'Evil'.
Evil. The evil witch cast a spell on the man and turned him into an ugly beast. 27.
Gloom.
Gloom.
Gloom filled the conference room as the employees learned that their company had been merged and that they might all lose their jobs.
A shooting star glowed briefly and then faded into the gloom. 28.
Somehow.
Somehow.
It seemed like a sound plan, but somehow I don't think it will really work.
Nate somehow solved the complicated puzzle in 30 minutes. We all wonder how he did it. 29.
Dismiss.
Dismiss.
Erica's boss dismissed her proposal as impractical and asked her to come up with another one.
30.
Hatred.
Hatred.
Yolanda looks down on Adolf Hitler and Nazis, for they stirred up racial hatred and slaughtered the Jews during World War II.
1.
Loaf.
Loaf. 2.
Dean.
Dean. 3.
In.
In. 4.
Accommodation.
Accommodation. 5.
Jean Valjean.
Jean Valjean. 6.
Humiliation.
Humiliation.
Humiliate.
Humiliate. 7.
Parole.
Parole. 8.
Bishop.
Bishop. 9.
Silverware.
Silverware. 10.
Candlestick.
Candlestick. 11.
Solemnly.
Solemnly. 1.
Look someone up and down.
Look someone up and down.
The security guard looked the strange woman up and down and then asked her to show her pass.
2.
The talk of something.
The talk of something.
A series of campaigns to recall the mayor has become the talk of the city.
3.
Reach out to someone.
Reach out to someone.
The Teacher Jong Foundation is a voluntary organization that always reaches out to teenagers troubled by mental health problems.
4.
Drive out of something.
Drive out of something.
The gardener used some chemicals in order to drive out harmful insects.
5.
Belong to.
Belong to.
Lions and tigers belong to the cat family.
This tablet PC belongs to Cecil. It's not mine, so I can't lend it to you. 6.
Sink into something.
Sink into something.
Having not taken prompt action to cut costs, the company is now sinking into a financial crisis.
7.
All at once.
All at once.
All at once it began to rain, and everyone in the playground got wet.
8.
Cast out.
Cast out.
The Winstons cast out the black cat because they viewed it as a symbol of misfortune.
1.
Convict.
Ex-convict.
Wife.
Ex-wife.
President.
Ex-president.
Boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
Employer.
Ex-employer.
Smoker.
Ex-smoker. 2.
Silver.
Silverware.
Hard.
Hardware.
Soft.
Software.
Table.
Tableware.
Glass.
Glassware.
Stone.
Stoneware.